Hi, this is a lesson on bar chord theory. It's not as scary as that sounds. It's just I want to explain how the bar chords work and where they come from, because I think a lot of people learn the bar chords. Bar chords are chords where this finger's flattened over 5 or 6 strings. A lot of people play them and learn them for songs without actually realising where the shapes come from. So just a quick explanation of this. Most people, when they've started playing, one of the first things they'll do is learn some chords. And 2 of the first chords people learn are E and A, like this. 2 others which are very early on are E minor and A minor. So you really need to know those 4 chords before we look at any of this. So E, A minor, E minor. And the way bar chords work is it's a bit like using a capo. So if I was to have a capo over 3rd fret, for example, and then let's say my finger there is the capo, and then play an E chord or an E minor or an A or an A minor, in your mind you're thinking E minor for that one, and E and A minor. But what you're actually playing isn't really an E minor, because the capo's there and your fingers have moved along 3 frets. The whole thing is actually another chord. It's not an E minor anymore, it just looks like one. So to work out what the other chord is, it might be another video, so we'll look at that separately. So bar chords are like combining the capo with your fingers, but without actually using the capo. So if I use my finger here like a capo, I've still got these 2 here, so I can do that E minor shape like that. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as using a capo. So that looks like an E minor, less so when I'm using my finger there. If I had a capo there, it would look exactly like an E minor. But you can see it's the same thing. And if I then put that one on, it looks like an E major. If I do this, it looks like an A. This one looks like an A minor. So another way to see this is if I play an E chord, use different fingers so that this finger's free. Same thing, I can move along one, and then this finger does the job of the nut by going there. I can just move it around. Now, because that first chord was E major rather than minor, it means that all of these are the other major chords. And there are 12 major chords and 12 minor chords in music, that's all there is. So this is all of them. And if I want to do the minor ones, I just do the one that looks like an E minor. And then you might think, well, what's the point of the A shapes? Well, they're actually the same chords, but it's a different shape. So when I do the A like this, keeping this finger free, if I go along one, get this. And just like A and A minor are just 5 strings, so these bar chords will be as well. Major, minor, major, minor, major, minor, and so on. So the major and the minor aspect of this is quite easy. You just have to look at the shape and decide which one it looks like. Does it look like E, E minor, A, or A minor? If it looks like E or A, then it's major. If it looks like E minor or A minor, then it's a minor chord. So if I play that one there, it looks like an E. Now what's a bit confusing is that the E and the A minor look similar. So you've got to be careful with this and make sure you know which strings you're on. So if I do that one, it looks like an E, so it's major. And to find out which major chord it is, I have to know what note I'm playing here on this string. Now this string is the E string, and that goes with the E shapes. So it's the E string, it goes with the E and the E minor shape. I'll do a separate lesson on how to work out what these notes are. You may already know what they are. If you do, you'll know that that note is a G. Therefore, if I go to where the G is and do the E shape, I'm actually playing a G chord, a G major chord. So if I want a G minor, I'm in exactly the same place because I've still got to go to G and do the minor shape, E minor shape. So if I go to the next string, the A string, I'll go to a different position. I might go to here. This note here happens to be a D. I'm on that string, I'm going to do the shape that looks like an A major. So it looks like an A. So therefore this chord is going to be a D major chord. Or you can just say D. If a chord's major, you don't have to say the word major. So that's a D, so it's another way of playing that. It's got a slightly different sound, but it's the same chord. So that's D major. If I do the A minor shape, then it will be a D minor chord because I'm still lined up with the D note. So that's D minor. And what this means is that for every chord, you might be able to play it down here as a simple chord shape. Some chords you can, some you can't. But it will definitely be available in two positions as a bar chord. So if I go back to my D minor, just to remind you, that note is D, but it's on the A string, so I do an A minor shape. That's a D minor chord. If I go to D on the E string, it happens to be here, it's the same note. Because I'm on the E string, I now need to do the E minor shape. That is another D minor chord, so that's the same chord as this. Hope that makes sense. I'll do some more videos relating to this, on a bit more of the theory again, and if you have any questions about this, just get in touch with me. Thanks.